Hey there, fellow story enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel. Today's narrative is an absolute must-watch from start to finish, so stick around. Story 1. My partner, M27, jerked off to private photos of his best friend's new girlfriend beside me. To start off, my boyfriend thought I was sleeping and he was very drunk and I was sober. He hung out with his 3 best friends and the new girlfriend. They all got very drunk and I have no idea what happened when they were all together, but my boyfriend had his one friend's phone in our room. In the middle of the night, I noticed my boyfriend wasn't in bed. I thought he may have passed out in the bathroom, but when I went to go check, I found him jerking off. We both went straight to bed, but then he stayed on his phone when he thought I went to sleep. I heard him jerking it for 2 hours. At one point I moved and he got scared and put it all away and went to bed. I heard him fall asleep and checked his phone. I saw nudes of his best friend's girlfriend. But it wasn't like he took the pics directly. He took pictures of his friend's phone which the nudes were on. I then checked what other apps he used to watch porn on, and his phone showed less than 10 minutes of screen time for that day. Therefore he watched porn on someone else's phone, probably a friend's. The worst part is that the girl's phone was there as well, and I'm not sure if he knew her password. I completely was disgusted with him. That is some many women's nightmare, for the partner's friends to her their nudes. I've been dating him for 6 years and I've been losing respect for him in the last 6 months. He works a shit part-time job and has not good reason not to look for a better job other than his lack of boundaries with his parents. He doesn't take care of his heath, which I deeply value. Sometimes he snaps at me and I lose my voice, which I hate. The thing I'm struggling with is that the previous 5 years with him have been amazing. He's showed me so much about the world and he always supports me no matter what I'm going through. Our families are conjoined to the point where it's like we're married. My family loves him and treat him like family. He's helped my family get along better. The other thing is that I slowed down having sex within the last 3 months to probably once a month. When I respected him for the previous 5 years, I gave him a blowjob at least 6 times in a week. Sometimes I would blow him for 45 minutes 3 times a day. I believe he got away too comfortable with me and I'm struggling to stand up for myself. I think I'm hindering his motivation. Also, he has a way of looking at me with his sad eyes and I feel so bad for him. I love this man. I've been in love with him for 6 years, but he isn't the man that I want him to be right now, but I'm not sure if this is what partnerships should look like. I don't see many couples married in their 40s or older who seem happy in their marriage. I would have considered open the relationship up, but his actions seem so grimy to me. He's going to try to convince me it was because he was drunk, and I do believe that, but I also think it's fucking weird to do all of that. Thoughts? Story 2. My ex left me the majority of his estate, amounts to $700,000. His parents demand that I leave it to his wife and child. My ex and I were together for almost 20 years. We never got married because it never felt necessary and we were child-free. I had problems with BC, so he chose vasectomy. I found out that he cheated on me 3 years ago and I left him. He got with his AP. 6 months later I heard that they were married. I found out that I was pregnant with my current BF a year into dating, and even though we still weren't there in the relationship, we thought that we could make it happen, and sure enough we are very happy and we love our little family very much. My ex kept texting me on occasions like birthdays and holidays. I never answered, but when he heard about my daughter he sent me a lengthy and hurtful text about me cheating on him, and he never texted me again. I never answered. A few months later my ex ended his life. This was about 4 months ago. His wife is apparently giving birth anytime now. I was surprised. I was contacted by a solicitor to tell me that I have inherited my ex's estate. He had left everything to me besides some to his parents' pension and his nephew. I got a letter from him apologizing for what he did and saying that he loved me and wished me and my family happiness and he wanted to help with that. Now his wife and parents are very angry and demand that I leave them everything. I don't know. Wibda if I kept it because that is what I want actually. And what he wanted. Story 3. GF cheating with ex while I'm working. So I think my GF is cheating with her ex. I noticed his car in our driveway when I got out of work early. I can tell by the bumper sticker for his business. I just drove past the house and figured I'd stop back when I was supposed to be out of work. The car was gone. I didn't say anything, trying to figure out what's going on. Since then I've left early randomly and seen it there. I know the guy has an extremely large package. She said that's the only reason she dated him, but they really didn't get along at all. So she's been working overtime as well, so if she's stopping at the ex's house for sex or what,